I'm Yu. I'm the guitarist of Cinema Bizarre.
I'm Luminor, the second singer and the keyboarder of the band.
I'm Kiro and I play the bass.
My name is Triby and I am the lead singer of Cinema Bizarre.
I'm Shin and I play drums.
Imagination, baby, can take you far. Don't be afraid to come slightly bizarre.
At first, you, Stravy and me met on a convention called the NA Magic in Germany in 2005. And the convention is about anime and manga and music from Japan, Visual K. And that's the reason we found together, because we three like it's about anime and manga and music from Japan, Visual K. And that's the reason we found together, because we three like the styling from Japan and the music. So we found it together. We played our instruments before and started singing. And we asked you two other guys, Shin and Lumino, us. We write mails to them and they're really happy to join us, and then we are complete.
It's very hard for us to pick one song for the sound to represent the album Final Attraction, because we have so many different influences. There are a lot of influences from pop music, from electronic music, from rock music, and from the 80s. But you can, for example, pick the song called The Way We Are for what we stand as a band, because people look at us and they think we are bizarre, we are strange. It's true that we are different, but that doesn't make us strange. So the song is just about doing your own thing and finding your own way in life.
For me personally, and also Shin's style is from Visual K. It's a Japanese subculture, and it's about style and fashion. Like bands like Miyavi, Dion Gray, The Gazette, and yeah, that's a big influence for me.
For me, Visual K has also been a big influence on my styling, but I never wanted to copy anything. It was just the reason I started to wear makeup, because I really thought the look from Visual K bands is very innovative and very extraordinary. But I just love styling and fashion, and I tried to figure out what fits me well, and I tried so many different things, and it's just the way I look now. Maybe I look completely different in 2 years, I never know, because I just like to try new things and make experiments with my look.
My look is an expression of what I am inside, what I'm feeling. I always wanted to express this in the way I look, and the way I look and the way I am are both one, and this is a path I always followed, and I didn't care at all how you call this, or if you can put this in any scene or something like that.
All bands have one thing in common: they're making music, but you always want to have something special. So we try to find our own style with the music. It's a full package, because each one of us has a different taste in music. Like Kiro, for example, loves to listen to bands like Tattoo. It has been one of the influences. And also two of the guys like you and Shin listen to a lot of Japanese music. And it's so many things. So that's just the power of Cinema Bizarre, because that makes us unique, because we have so many different influences, and that makes our sound very special. And also you can look at us, because it's also, you have candy for your ear when you listen to the music, and I think you also have a lot of candy for the eye, because when you look at us, you get really the full package, because we are just, all of us like styling and fashion and to experiment with stuff. And the whole package of music and style, that is Cinema Bizarre.
My favorite band is Tattoo. But I like also rocky music, like Within Temptation or Nightwish. But I also like R&B and house music.
my father has been a huge fan of bands like Depeche Mode and Queen, and I think that was a big influence for me because I grew up listening to that music, and I love the 80s music. There was so many great stuff in the 80s. I'm also a big fan of, for example, Madonna, who also started in the 80s, and I'm a very melodic guy, and I just like to sing pop songs with great melodies. That's the reason I love pop songs, and that's the reason why I sing like I sing, which is also a big part of Cinema Bizarre, my voice and his voice.
I don't like figure out one person as an idol or something like that, because I want to reach the point where I can be my own idol. But I must say that Wille Wall, from him, was a big influence for me in one point, because his lyrics and his way of thinking and feeling seem to be very common to my own.
For me, EPK is my biggest influence and my favorite music taste, like bands mir wie The Gazette, Dion Gray, Desperate Ray, other ones.
The internet is very important for us because we got to know each other because of the internet. So it's very important for us. We have our MySpace, for example, where we are writing to our fans mails, and it's really cool.
The internet is a very important subject for us because it was our first very big experience. For example, the world got known to us via MySpace. This was our first big debut, and from this moment on we reached people all over the world, and so still it is, and of course that's the reason why it is very important for us. The internet is very important for us because it is our direct connection to all our fans worldwide. We can give them the information from us immediately, directly. They see our newest picture, our newest videos we make. We always have our camera with us, where we can fix our experiences we do maybe on concerts or maybe backstage, and we try to give this to our fans. And so it is very important to stay in contact with them, and we can create our universe, of course, much more wide with the internet.
We worked together with the keyboarder from Within Temptation, Martin. He made a remix of Escape to the Stars, and it's a really cool remix, really rocky.
From the very beginning, it was quite honoring, and because there were so many people who wanted to work with us for producing songs and writing songs, and we had the great opportunity to get a song from Malcolm McLaren, for example, who was like the maker of the Sex Pistols, and he wrote a song for us, but it just didn't fit, and we traveled around in Europe. We went to Stockholm to work with two very cool guys who also worked with Army of Lovers in the 80s, and we have a huge influence from the 80s, and they also worked on a lot of new projects like Taya Torun, for example, and we got the chance to go to Copenhagen and record some songs, who also had some huge pop hits, like for example with Jamilia with Superstar, and everyone knows that song, and we also got a lot of remixes. For example, from IMX and Northern Light, they did remixes for love songs, They Kill Me, and we also got a very cool remix from the keyboard player of Within Temptation, and it's really a great honor to get so much support from other acts for such a brand new, curious band like us.